Hey, Jonthan Bailor here, delighted to be talking about the wonders of resistance training, specifically over here at Breaking Muscle, obviously celebrating resistance training. It is obviously phenomenal for us, all of us, young, old, male, female. It's just fabulous, and what I wanted to do in today's video was to talk about why it is so uniquely fabulous, because the mainstream really just tells us exercise more, exercise more, exercise more. But once we understand our actual muscle physiology, we can see why exercising more misses the point completely, and in fact exercising less but with more resistance, specifically resistance training, can allow us to work our musculature and achieve results that are not in any way, shape, or form possible with any quantity of low quality conventional exercise such as, say, jogging. So why is resistance training so uniquely helpful? Well, we don't just have muscles, right? We have different muscle groups. Obviously, we've got our biceps to move our arms up and down. We have our quadriceps to move our legs. And as we know, our biceps, no matter how much we work them, will never activate our quadricep muscle. So we can do arm curls all day. It's not going to help strengthen our quads in a meaningful way. Similarly, we have different types of fibers within our muscles. So just like we have different muscles on our body, we have different fibers within our muscles. And these do different things. For example, our type 1A muscle fibers enable us to generate a little bit of force for a long period of time, whereas our type 2B muscle fibers enable us to generate a lot of force, but for a very short period of time. And they take a really long time to recover. So when we do more conventional exercise, what we're basically doing, based on how our muscle fibers actually work, is imagine we have like a chair or something here. When we do more and more jogging, we're basically doing this. We're hitting our type 1A muscle fibers over and over and over again. And if our goal is to activate all of our muscle fibers, so maybe our type 2A, our type 2X, and our type 2B muscle fibers, and why would we want to do that? Well, we know working more muscle is better and more advantageous than working less muscle. So of course we want to work all of our muscle fibers, right? Yes, but doing this, doing more low resistance, low intensity exercise just works our type 1A muscle fibers over and over and over again. Much like doing more bicep curls just works our biceps over and over and over again. And if we wanted to work a different muscle group, say maybe our quadriceps, we need to do a different type of exercise. And that's what resistance training is from a muscle fiber perspective. It's a different type of exercise. So instead of doing this, more and more and more low quality, we do this, a little bit of high quality. And we cause a reaction that we would never cause with any quantity of low quality movement. We activate all of our muscle fibers. And when we activate all of our muscle fibers, we of course get better results. Resistance training works because it literally does something no quantity of low quality exercise could ever do. And that's work all of the muscle fibers that make up our muscle tissue and therefore yield dramatically better results.